Hi, welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, subscribe, and even comment. Washington football team might want to be thinking next year about a different running back. Antonio Gibson, man, he makes you yell both ways, doesn't he? In the game against Carolina, he fumbled near the goal line. It's his fifth fumble this season, the third one he's lost, and in a close game, that probably cost him a score. All right. Later in the game, he comes back. He pretty much sits out the first half after that. But his double secret probation ended at halftime, and so I'm sure coach said, hey, go out there and win the game and don't drop the ball. And he didn't. Ran pretty hard. He finished with 95 yards on 19 carries. Very respectable. But then at the end, near the end of the game, he lets himself get knocked out of bounds and stops the clock at 1:50 left, which they then kick a field goal, but gives Cam Newton plenty of time to engineer a drive for Carolina to win the game. If you don't go out of bounds, probably 30 seconds difference. Cam would have 110, 120, somewhere in there to work with. Whew, that could have been a disaster. Now, the defense held, and so both of those gaffes didn't cost them. But, Gibson didn't come in here as a running back. He's really a receiver that they've converted. And he's done an okay job. And that's all I'm going to say is an okay job. He's basically 1,000 or so yard runner, which in this new 17-game era is not a great big deal. He makes some plays for you. He hurts some plays for you. And I just wonder next spring if maybe they go looking for another running back. Maybe you let him do a little more what he really does, which is more of a receiver. Kind of depends on how the roster goes, I guess, overall. But, man, God, players like this, you can't take these mistakes, no matter how good you are, So we'll see. But I think that's something they're going to have to look at the end of the year and say, is it worth it? Can they get better? I don't know. I'm Rick Snider for Rick Snider's Washington. Thanks for coming. I'll see you again soon.